I'm just giving my review of Idol. I missed the one episode on Tuesday, but thank goodness for the Foxconn app where I can watch it back when like old judges and old contestants, I guess, show behind the scenes, things like that. Excuse if you hear any noise in the background. I'm watching my 3-year old niece and I have my 2-year old son. So, um, the winning songs that they have, I'm gonna start off with that. The night opening was kind of surreal to me. Um, I kind of cried halfway through the thing, so I'm gonna just get way through it. I'm funny like that on certain shows or certain parts of movies and stuff like that. But I like Trent's Falling song. I like how Keith was singing the words, like he already knew, yeah, the words to it. Um, he delivered as usual. It was kind of like old soul blues. I like Dalton's song, but it sounded like he was reaching to hit the notes. Like he recorded it really well in the studio, and then I guess you have to match your background vocals or whatever. And it was like he was really straining because when he was singing, he was like turning red, and I was watching the veins pop out his neck. I'm really like I guess observant in that way, but it sounded like a classic '80s rock song, so that's a good thing because that means that it's timeless. So I loved how LaPortia's daughter, when she was singing and everybody was clapping, she started clapping with the crowd. LaPortia sang her song like it's been out for a minute, meaning like she was comfortable with performing that song the most out of the three of them. And I say in that round that she won. The top two vote, I loved. And I cried because Dalton was so happy for Trent. And um, at the same time, my two favorites, who I loved from the beginning, made the finals. And that means for the people that's from Mississippi that either way you can't lose because somebody from Mississippi won. And it's funny how all of them auditioned in Little Rock. Like they said, like I never even noticed that until they said it. And they won. I honestly though wish Dalton the best. Um, like they say, he sounds like he has a new genre of music. Like sometimes he sings certain songs that sounds familiar, like a genre you've heard before, but other times it's like he twisted it. And I don't know if it's because he's a music teacher in the School of Rock, or because he Daltonizes a song all the time. But Simon's Choice. If you don't know me by now, it was a perfect song choice for Trent. He killed it. And his range is so crazy. Like, I'm guessing Simon loves soul because A House Isn't a Home by Dionne Warwick was a good choice for LaPortia. I think she killed it more so towards. And for me, in that round, I would say Trent won that round. So when Jennifer was like, LaPortia won, I think she favors LaPortia over Trent, but I'm more so over, I guess, vocals more than um, favoritism. But at the same time, like when she said at the beginning of 2 seasons ago, I remember she said she'll be there for Idol, and it sounded one way, and then she'll watch it again on TV, and it would sound a totally different way. So the way that I'm hearing it, or the way that we hear it, is different from the way that people live hear it. Okay, bless you. I love how during each performance, they didn't show just the top 10 because I saw a lot of the people in the top 10. But I also saw people from like the top 25. I saw people from the top 51. And it's wonderful. I don't know if they paid for them to have a ticket there or if the people paid for the ticket to come there. So, but that is so touching to me. It really lets me know that it's the end, and that made me want to tear up even more. So tomorrow, because I watched the whole season, and I know they're probably going to do flashbacks and have all the idols there, and the people that became famous from Idol, like Chris Daughtry, Adam Lambert, Jennifer Hudson, that didn't win, Jessica Sanchez. I think I'm in tears literally tomorrow. Like, and then my son or my sister, somebody will be like, "What is wrong with you?" Looking at me crazy. But their choice. Now, Trent did great with Sia's Chandelier. The way he switches his falsetto on and off, and then his vibrato. Like, is always on point. And it's very rare nowadays that people that sing live can do that. Honestly, I don't know if it's because of a concert and they have to sing for so long, or because they give up, or they be like, oh, this is the hottest trend, you don't have to sing as well. Because you notice that people that can really sing, that have really good accolades or really good voices, um, aren't really as famous and aren't, I would say, don't sell as many albums as people. That's the next hot thing. It's very few people that have a general authentic great voice that sells a lot of records. For example, like Celine Dion, Beyonce. I'm trying to think of somebody else. I really can't. I lost my train of thought. Celine Dion, and Justin Timberlake, like, and Christina Aguilera. Those people have genuine vocals. And of course, country music is like its own separate genre, because I think that's the number one genre in the world, maybe, because country music is so big. It has its own awards, like 2, 3, 4, 5 festivals. I lived in Nashville. My son was born in Nashville. Um, and people buy country music. I will say that people will buy country music. I think that's the number one genre that people will buy. As far as the United States, I'm not sure about the world. Second and third was, I would say, pop alternative. Like R&B and rap comes pretty much last, so they rely more so on touring and endorsements. But that's why I say very few people with great voices, as far as other genres, sell a lot of records. Um, Anyways, when it comes to their choice, uh, yeah, like Trent did see his chandelier. Yeah, I said the way he switches up his vibrato and stuff like that, and I couldn't really hear the whole performance, um, because I have my niece and my son in the background, so I have to rewatch his performance on Fox Now. But me personally, they said he did great, but from what I could hear, I liked his original See a Chandelier performance better. Um, Portia killed Diamonds Again, and she almost lost control with the song. And I'm with Jennifer Lopez. Like, I wanted it to happen, and I wanted her to kick off her shoes and let loose. But I guess we'll have to wait until she gets her deal. And I will say this, that I liked her when she first performed Diamonds with Kelly Clarkson. I like that performance better as well. Just like I like Trent's Chandelier, his first one performance. I will say though that I want both of them to win really badly. Like, I remember both of their auditions, and when I first saw Trent, I was like, wow, he's got it. He's going to win. And then I saw LaPortia, and then I saw people come in behind her, and I was like, I think she'll make the top 5. But as she's gone through the competition, I've seen her drive and her spirit, and her being so genuine to me, that makes me like her more as a person. And her vocals are good too. And I'm not taking nothing from her. I think she is great and wonderful. But at the same time, like, both of them, I've heard, like, my cousin sing like the bullshit. You know, she didn't try for either. But I'm not knocking nothing against her. That's not shade or nothing like that. I'm just saying that her spirit, more so than her voice, makes me love her. And Trent, I just loved him from jump. Because when I first saw him, I was like, he's going to win. So if I had to choose based off auditions when I first saw it, I would pick Trent, because it's his perspective and what he saw with his audition, stuff like that. And it was like, he's a farmer, stuff like that. Like Jen said, they was like, they expect him to sing country, and then he came out singing R&B. Like, wow. And then the Portia took an alternative rock song by Radiohead and made an R&B song. Like, she switched it up, and that's what made me like her audition. But I honestly think that since this is the finale, and this might just be me, I don't know. Since this is the finale and this is the last one, they should have 2 winners. Like, they should surprise everybody in the audience and be like, you know what? We're going to dim the lights, Karen. We're going to do all this, that, and the third, and then have everybody scared and be like, you know what? Both of y'all get a contract. And that would be the dopest ending to Idol ever. Like, both of them win. The final 2, like the only person that would know that would be Ryan Seacrest for reading the card, and the guy from Big Machine Records. I cannot think of his name right now, but I want that to happen so badly. Like, but I know it's not going to happen, and it breaks my heart because I honestly want both of them to win, and I'm like getting choked up. And all I can think of in my head is Kim hitting that high note. I can't sing on it, and her hitting you and I, that part. I like diamond in the sky. That's the two things I keep playing in my head. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed my review. Like, subscribe, or whatever. I'm just sharing my opinion. Yeah, I'll share my review tomorrow, and I'll watch the episode of Idol that came on yesterday, and I'll put up a post for that. Talk to you later. Bye.